Hello there. Today we are here to discuss how art relates towards the body, and we will be using our personal experiences to discuss how it connects towards our lives. The first question that we're going to discuss is about what issues about the body are, as depicted or used in art, compel our attention, concern, or imagination. Through this, we have Michelle, who will discuss this through her change of her hair colors. And the next, we have what the next question that we're going to discuss is that what prevailing notions or beliefs about the body appear or translated into images in art. This will be answered by Isa towards her experience with her makeup. And the last question is how does technology complicate the relationship between the art and body? This will be discussed by Jillian.
As someone who has dyed her hair a lot of times since high school, definitely you get stares. And another thing I've noticed is people remember you easily as, let's say, the girl with the blue hair, the girl with the blonde hair, and it definitely catches stares in public and even in your own home setting. It's easy for people to spot you. Although I did not go to a Catholic school, it still was regulated that we are not allowed to have colored hair at all. And even in LaSalle, there are still some limits as to how wild the colors are. The only way we could dye our hairs in LaSalle is it has to be not the whole hair for it to be, like I say, let's say, acceptable. Some people have stereotypes about people with wildly colored hair, as for me at least I've encountered is we are stereotyped as people who are into Korean pop or maybe Japanese animation. I'm still getting to know whether it's true or not, but I believe there are a lot of people who dye their hair for no particular reason. Like I was before in high school, I've always loved dyeing my hair for no apparent reason, not because I'm copying what I see in television or in animations, but rather just something I enjoyed and as an expression of myself. Some people may think that dyeing your hair often and in wild colors will kill and damage your hair, which is true, but what I always think when I dye my hair a lot of times, it's just my hair and it'll grow out back again. And another is it's my hair, so no one else gets to dictate what I do with it and what it looks like. I guess for society's concern of people with colored hair as well, actually colored hair is also considered as unprofessional. I believe it is also grounds for some companies not to hire people due to its unprofessionalism, which is, I guess, it's being revolutionized nowadays. As someone with a lot of piercings, definitely I've always been concerned about the professional setting, and I think piercings aren't or shouldn't be considered for qualifications as a professional or as an employee in the business setting, because it's simply an expression of ourselves and how we wish to look and not how we want to look for others, and that's how it should be taken as well.
Art in the body in my case is by putting on makeup. I grew up being kikay kasi, and there were times when I was younger wherein I'd go to the mall with my mom, we'd go to a makeup store, and have our faces done by a makeup artist even if there was no occasion. That was our way of bonding before. So that's where my love for makeup started. My mom and I usually get scolded by our older relatives na I'm too young to wear makeup, I look better without it, I'm just ruining my face, stuff like that. And until now, I still get those kind of comments, not just from my family, but from different people also. As I grew up, like any other thing, the makeup world evolved. What I learned from 10 years ago is different now. Lumabas na rin yung thing na beauty standard wherein people often think of it as how a person should look like. But there's more to that. Like, there's a proper way of putting on your makeup, as in, dapat may steps pa daw yun. A proper look. Basta you know how a person should look and how they're supposed to achieve that look. But honestly, I feel like that really shouldn't be a thing because we all have our own style of doing things. Like, for me, lagi nag-iiba yung style ko when putting on makeup. When I was younger, I wanted makapal, as in yung hindi mo na ako makikilala or mag-iiba yung face ko. But now, I prefer minimal or natural lang. Kaso ang sad, because either way, people will still criticize you. Some of them would even say, ay, puro makeup lang yan. Ah, kasi insecure siya. Eh, pangit naman makeup niya eh. Oh, you look better without makeup. Oh, you should learn how to love yourself without makeup. People actually bash other people because of makeup. And it happens here in the Philippines. And it sucks. But despite receiving those comments, we know that there's a community that backs us up and empowers people who love makeup. And that's the beauty community. We learn from one another and it helps us improve. We get to create looks we never thought we were capable of doing. And just because someone wears makeup doesn't mean insecure kami, hindi kami proud, we don't love ourselves, or whatever. We love and we're proud of ourselves. Putting on makeup is one way lang to express ourselves and to enhance the beautiful features we already have. It's what makes us happy and feel beautiful. So as long as we aren't offending or hurting anyone naman, who cares? You do you. Right now, I'm having a hard time doing yung mga heavy makeup because I'm used to someone else doing it for me. Pero that's okay. Because just by practicing and yun nga, playing with your own makeup, you'll be able to find out what works for you and what doesn't. So don't just go with the trend palagi. If you have your own way of doing stuff, then go. You're the artist and it's your face, it's your body anyway. You know what's best for you, not them.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Kerwin, and today I'd like to discuss to you why people get tattoos. One of my main reasons to get tattoos is to express myself. As you know, I'm an animal lover, so I have a whole sleeve of animals. These are the animals that I cannot take care of. That's why I decided to put them in tattoos. The technology about tattoos now and before are very different. Before, having tattoos is very taboo, and the art of tattoo before is not as fashionable as what it is now because it's taboo, so only a few artists can practice their art before. Unlike now, because of the equipment, uh, lots and lots of artists are getting better in their craft. As you can see, with portrait tattoos, it seems it can be 3D right now. Tattoos not only express yourself, but it's also a form of art. An art that is timeless because it's gonna be with you for the rest of your life. So it shows commitment as well. The tattoo that I love the most is a portrait of my grandmother. This tattoo helps me remember her every day and to honor her, how much she took care of me when I was younger. As you can see, this tattoo is very lifelike. It's been with me for the past 6 years.
So, what is the Dutton Festival? The Dutton Festival is a celebration of art and ink and is currently the nation's grandest annual tattoo exposition presented by Tribal Gear Philippines. This is where tattoo artists, enthusiasts, and even curious first timers gather to get ink, compete, and experience the skin artistry. This is where inkers or tattoo artists battle or prestige in various categories, exhibiting ingenuity and artistic mastery in the field of skin art. The Tutan is also one place and time when age and social status cross boundaries to take pleasure in a very personal and intimate brand of self-expression. This festival also initiates the evolution and elevation of tattoo as an art form. Long ago, people expressed themselves through tattoos, which has been regarded as taboo or something prohibited, as it always appealed to the crowd as rebellious and unconventional. But now, tattoos are considered to be a mainstream art as more celebrities started having them.